My name is Tyler Adelfo. Today we're doing George Carlin We Like War. I'm going to react to this video. I've done a bunch of other George Carlin reaction videos as well, if you'd like to check them out. Let's get right into it.
Thank you, and hello, New York. Hello, New York, and thank you.
You told me that.
Okay. It's been a little while. It's been a little while since I've been here, and a couple of things have happened in that time. I'd like to talk a little bit about the war in the Persian Gulf.
Okay.
Big doings in the Persian Gulf. You know my
George
favorite part of
Bush.
that war? It's the first war we ever had that was on every channel plus cable. And the war got good ratings too, didn't it? Got good ratings.
Good ratings.
Well, we like war. We like war. We're a warlike people.
America loves war, man. How many years as a country, if someone knows, how many years as a, seriously Google this, how many years as a country have we not been in a war?
We like war because we're good at it. You know why we're good at it? Because we get a lot of practice. This country's only 200 years old, and already we've had 10 major wars. We average a major war every 20 years in this.
So wait, since the Gulf War, how many more have we had? And I guess like we play with language too in a way where we've been in more wars than we've actually say we've been. So like, if you were to say the only wars we've been in the 20th century, someone would be like, oh well, Iraq, Afghanistan. But in terms of like where we've had boots on the ground, like actual soldiers, probably at least Syria, or like at least some form of like involvement, Yemen, Libya, like you could go on and on. There's a bunch.
This country, so we're good at it, and it's a good thing we are. We're not very good at anything else anymore. Can't build a decent car. Can't make a TV. We're good
at getting good ratings for war, but we're not. I don't know if we're good at winning wars. Are we good at winning wars? I mean, it depends on what your definition of winning is. Making billions of dollars in profits for the military-industrial complex. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're killing it. If you get offended by that, actually, like, grow a dick.
Set or a VCR worth of fuck. Got no steel industry left. Can't educate our young people. Can't get health care to our old people. But we can bomb the shit out of your country, all right?
We're gonna rebuild it too, because we care so much. We're gonna bomb your country and like give you freedom, and then we're just gonna like rebuild it instead of like helping our own people at home. Never should have bombed your country to begin with, but go off.
Especially if your country is full of brown people. Oh, we like that, don't we? That's our hobby. That's our new job in the world, bombing brown people.
Bro, think of it like flip the script, right? If there was a nation state that was white doing... No, excuse me. If there was a nation state that was not white, so that would be like brown, black. Figuring things out as hard as we go along. Lots of presidents had trouble talking, so give me a break. If there was a nation state that was not white doing what we did to white countries, media would lose their effing minds. You know that. You know this.
Iraq, Panama, Grenada, Libya, you got some brown people in your country. Tell them to watch the fuck out.
It's actually so hard.
We goddamn bomb them.
War benefits no one.
Well, when's the last white people you can remember that we bombed? Can you remember the last white? Can you remember any white people we've ever bombed? The Germans, those are the only ones, and that's only because they were trying to cut in on our action. They wanted to dominate the world. Bullshit, that's our fucking job. That's our fucking job.
How dare you do what
we
we do?
only bomb brown people. Not because they're trying to cut in on our action, just because they're brown. Now, you probably noticed I don't feel about that war the way we were told we were supposed to feel about that war, the way we were ordered and...
Right. They don't want you to actually think for yourself. When I say they, we'll use George Carlin's illusion. The people who own this country. Crony, capitalists, crooks, who help their money, their god is money. It's a cult of personality around money. and there's different like tools they use to drive people into that cult of money, and it's very powerful form of emotional manipulation. It's pure propaganda is what it actually is.
Instructed by the United States government to feel about that war. You see, I tell you, my mind doesn't work that way. I got this real moron thing I do. It's called thinking. And I'm not a very good American because
I imagine George Carlin probably got disinvited from Thanksgiving at like 5 years old. He's too bright. You can just picture like George Carlin as a 5-year-old, like being more inquisitive and intelligent than. Well, I don't know. Maybe his family must have been really smart because genes. He must have inherited some. But I mean, I certainly had that. Not when I was 5. When I was 5, I was a moron. But it wasn't my fault. That was George Bush's fault.
Like to form my own opinions. I don't just roll over when I'm told to. Sad to say, most Americans just roll over on command. Not me. I have certain rules I live by. My first rule, I don't believe anything the government tells me. Nothing. Zero. Nope. And I don't take very seriously the media or the press in this country, who in the case of the Persian Gulf War were nothing more than unpaid employees of the Department of Defense, and who most of the time function as kind of an unofficial public relations agency for the United States government. So I don't listen to them. I don't really believe in my country. And I got to tell you, folks.
So sorry if me eating was a little bit annoying. I'm hungry, man. Also hungry for change. I wish we could have a change in leadership. I don't know. It's always the same old, man. And politicians, they get on a stage, they recite some talking points that they got from a, room, a little private conference with like corporations, and just not like any corporations, because some corporations they're like compassionate and do like charity and not like corrupt, but like the ones that they go and talk to, it's like ones that like underpay their employees, stomp out unions, they advocate for things that enrich their bottom line, get as much as possible as you can out of the worker, and then screw everybody else. That's how it is. Lots of politicians, they do this thing called ethically lie. If your intentions are good, it's okay to lie. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Unintended consequences. You never hear, "I'm sorry, I messed up." The politicians who actually do that get scorched. Breaking news: the politician comes out and says that he's sorry and would like to try to fix what he effed up on. Impeach him. That wasn't a reference to anyone in particular. I'm just like saying, oh my, a politician with humility who had good intentions but changed his mind. Oh my. We need to challenge this guy. We need to throw $100 billion against this guy. Nope, I don't support getting money out of politics anymore because this guy had the nerve to say he's sorry and that he was wrong about something. How dare you? When we're wrong, we just dig our feet deeper and say we have to be more wrong. In order to be right, we have to be more wrong on the thing that was wrong. Because a second wrong rights the first wrong.
I don't get all choked up about yellow ribbons and American flags. I consider them to be symbols, and I leave symbols to the symbol-minded.
Ooh.
I'm a beauty lover. I love skincare. I love makeup.
Excellent. If you want skincare, make sure you check that out. Thank you for watching, guys. I don't really like symbols either. Kind of dumb. I want policies, not poetry from politicians. So that's what we get all the time. Poetry. I know you are hurting. You are hurting. I'm wearing a $40,000 suit, and you are hurting. I got a $30,000 one. You are hurting. Let me help you. The only event I held, in your community, it wasn't even in your community. It was an hour away at a private area where you could have a $5,000 buy-in. You had an opportunity to meet me. They phrase it as, I came to the people, and I spoke to the voters, and I spoke to the voter class, and they tell me that they are hurting, which is why they need lower tax cuts. Lower taxes for them, but not for everybody else. Give it a rest. All right, thanks, guys. Make sure you subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I'm trying to change up my style a little bit. I've been told that I talk a little too much. If you get that impression, give me more feedback. I mean, it is a reaction video. I don't want to just sit there and watch the video like a droid. I want to like talk too. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have an excellent day getting effed over by politicians. Merry Christmas, you pagan morons. Love you.